We're live. We're going to face the other way, though.
As per usual.
Hello, everyone. Come on, baby. There we go. Now we're talking. Hello, world, and the one viewer we've got on board at the moment. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to catch that shirt with John Lee from the reverse stick. Take the field in the men's 50s Division 3 Gold Grand Final here on a beautiful sunny day at Fletcher Park. You can comment, let us know what you think of the game, let us know what you think about the terrible camera, and hopefully we're going to enjoy a feast of hockey.
Let us know what you think about the terrible commentator.
And here come the Fremantle Magpies, about to step onto the field.
Go Freo! Go Freo!
Led out by the president, Mr. Rob McPherson.
Oh yeah, Jesus! Cut Hollings! Sorry mate, we love you but not as much. Come boys.
Say hello, Dave. Oh, look at that. Sportsmanship before the game starts. Beautiful to see.
Kept for the 40s. Two grand finals in one day.
We're underway. There's no ball boys at this grade. Red Bird wins a free hit deep in the right offensive corner. It's John Lee on the ball, puts a beauty in.
Yeah, let's go boys!
Then Strother.
Well done, James. That was Royce. No, we won't. Don't worry, we won't.
Davo.
Left, right.
Yeah, Davo, get out of the way.
Listen here, don't you start trouble. Don't you start trouble. Well done, Bruce.
Good field, Brown.
Settle. We don't need more boys.
Jimmy, come for a runner, please. And then Matt will just run fire. Yours, Bruce. Yours. Also going to an 18th tonight, so let's have a look.
Stay Dave, stay Phil, good Rob, stay Rob. Good work, Bobby. Good, Phil. Let him run, you got him there. Good, Dave. Good press, boys, well done. Dave, come out. Good, Phil, good. Watch, watch. Go, buddy. Skid him. Well done, Phil.
They're playing for time already, boys.
Oh, well in! Let's go, Harleys! Yours, mate, take your time. Come on, nice.
Here comes that shirt on the ball. It's the green one. Nice little ball to the right wing from Johnny Lee there. Finds the president, Rob McPherson. Bit of a battle with the left half. Chucks one up. The Birdman's after it. Apologies for the lack of zoom. Great to have all four of you tuning in at the moment. Folds finds Glenn Strotter in the centre. He's got time. He looks for the long ball. That's the Vic Park stick.
Stay there, Dave. Come left. Come left.
Oh, Bobby. Bobby.
Move with it.
Yep. James, come on up. Stop there, Bruce. Stop. Right. Two left. One right. Last weekend. Oh, here they go. How was it? Good? Really? Good.
John Lee on the ball once again, hugging that right touch line. Off he goes. Slides it down the line to Phil Brown, in the back from the defender. Play on, says the ball's in the D. Dealt with comfortably by Vic Park. There's a break through the middle. He's got nothing up ahead of him, he's got to look for the line ball here. Probably a bit too much chili on the stick.
Right, Gary. Line. Time, mate. Behind you.
Good ball. Very good ball. Now push. Oh, bad luck. Give it to him. Oh! Got it. Yeah. Oh. Get it. Too wide. That's it. Good. Hang on. You're right. Watch. Oh, the half, yeah, they're off the league. Left, Phil. I played last week. Give it out, mate. You've 4 minutes. Come on, boys, come on. Save that one there. Somewhere there. Bear where you are.
Hey, it's a short corner to Fremantle.
Oh, Jordan.
It's all right, boys. We got the video referral over here.
Yeah, do you want to check it out? It's up on the big screen. You've got to rewind it, mate.
It's on at Freo at the moment.
Watch it. Come on, Phil! Come on, boys!
Johnny, what's red? Johnny.
Tackle, boys, let's go. Well done.
Short corner for Fremantle. Phil Brown's putting it out. Glenn Stroud at the top. Rob McPherson to his right. Mr. Sloth. Gets a second effort. Dave McDonald, bottom corner on the breakdown. That's 1-0 to Fremantle. Bit of a slip up from Glenn Strother to start with, but Dave McDonald made no mistake. Getting the second bite of the cherry, popping it through the keeper's legs. 1-0 Fremantle. Dave, give us a smile. You don't get that in the big leagues, ladies and gentlemen.
Mate, Melbourne are going to be an interesting game. How much was the game last night?
Pressure.
Dave. You got time.
Look wide.
Time again. Time.
Look wide right.
Davo. Good, Rob, good. Ding dong little battle there in the middle.
Move it.
I've forgotten who I rang up. And I'll go, oh Darryl, would it be you telling me that you're ringing me up to give me shit? And then somebody goes, let's see how Jay's left shot. What you said there? I said, they can see the herbs and spices, you know, it's like Curtis Sanders. I go out, right? Go.
Go, Chase!
Go, Jay!
Come on! You got it!
Woo!
That's it!
Go time! Go time!
Yay! Woo!
Go Harleys!
Go Harleys!
Beautiful work, Stewie.
Come on, boys.
Oh yeah, that's one. I can give you a ball, but it's got a for
It's hard to play a game of hockey with a hockey ball. Just saying. Oh. Good to see you watching, Tansy. Thanks for tuning in, man. Good, Jay.
Yeah, wait. Hold him!
Ooh. Yeah, Kegs at the back there is one man you don't want to be standing in front of without your stick there. Here comes the shirt, John Lee on the ball, down the right flank. Pops one up inside, it's a terrible ball, but it's got into the D somehow. Fremantle retain possession, Daryl Bruce. Yes, that is Daryl, that listens to the podcast. It's a short corner to Fremantle. Can they take a 2-0 lead?
Go on, Jason!
Bit of a change this time. Jason Lamb putting the ball out. Duncan Folds at the top. Mark Tate to his right hand side. Rob McPherson to his right. Darryl Bruce looking to the post. Dave McDonald looking to pick up another Seagull goal like the last one. It's a bit of a bobble out to the top. It's trapped well though. It's a swing and a miss. Why the whistle didn't go, I'm not quite sure. Fremantle failed to capitalise, and the score remains 1-0. Just while we're waiting for the ball to come back on that field, we can spin around here. And we've got another Masters final happening on the other field. Harleys versus Old Guildford and Daring. Back to the main event. Fremantle blown for obstruction there. As Vic Park trying to bring it out down the right hand side. No whistle. Left wing has got a lot of space here for Vic Park if they can hit him. Now the right winger has.
Get there, Kim. Get there. Turn around.
Hey. Duncan Fold steps up to take it. Grandson of one of the Fremantle club founders, C.A. Fold. Part of the original committee setting up the club in 1933. I think the ball's coming to me. You decide on that one, ladies and gentlemen. It's on for Fremantle now. Couldn't quite control it deep in the right hand corner. And it's a big part, 16. Body obstruction blind there, quite right too.
Come on! It's your man!
Hold the line, hold the line! Go, get along the line, nice. Go, push up, turn on back in.
Yeah, it's a short corner about to be blown, and from the foot, Fremantle get the opportunity to extend the lead.
Sorry, Stu, I thought that was only three.
Scored from the first one. Dave McDonald getting the broken down ball in the back of the net after a bit of a slip up by Sloth at the top of the D. Duncan Folds at the top again this one. Trap's good. Shot off. Second effort here. Phil Brown gets one. It's off the pads. Keeper's down. Big part clear. I don't seem to have the numbers in the forward line to capitalise. Coming this way again. And that gives him a couple of minutes breather for all involved.
Push up a bit, Dan. Go, Brownie! Go, Brownie! Don't rush! Shoot! Push, Jerry. Push, Jerry. Have an inside ball. Rob, get far post! Straight! Catch it!
Okay.
Greg Bird does well to dispossess on the far side. Ball pops up to Les Foles, who can't quite keep it on the end of his stick. Rolls out just before the 25. Free hit to Vic Park. Ooh, ball pops up from Logan Foles. Expect the blow from the umpire. Finally, it comes. A lot of space out there on the right hand side for the Vic Park right half. Surely he's got to look out here. Left it too late. He's going to roll one back. What can they do here? Oh, it looked like some kind of crash ball into the box. Keeper's made a good save. Short corner's been given. It's popped up off the Freo stick. And yes, I did say crash ball. That's especially for John Lee. Big part with the corner. An opportunity to equalise. Fairly slow to the top. Look for the deflection under the keeper. Another corner's given. Be a good time to score with about 10 to go in the half. Terrible hit out. Bobbles all over the place. Little slip inside left. Swing and a miss. Vic Park retained possession. Got one in the D, his man on the line, keeper's down, he's put the save, and that's absolutely superb from Smithy in goal. That was a certain goal into the bottom corner, and somehow Smithy managed to spot down onto the floor. Not quite sure if it's something that he practices, but he got down quick enough. He popped it round the corner. Thanks, Tansy. Yeah, crash ball for you as well, mate. Oh, it's come in high. Thank you, Auntie. Bit of time wasting from the part there. Surprising considering they're 1-0 down. Oh, it's a great tackle. Tackle, Bobby. That's from the left-hand side. Raised ball signalled by umpire John Carney. Dangerous leaving the man there at the top, particularly that man at the top. It's a super ball. Les Foles trying to get that ball off Tony Hickford, doesn't manage, off the foot. Vic Park back on the ball once again. Good crowd on the far side of the field over by Les Folds. I imagine he's going to pop this one up in the air. Right, he's gone for the hit. Vic Park close it down, but kick it in the process. And here goes the shirt. This is John Lee attacking the ball off. Two of them, poor communication there. Straight through him. No danger given by the umpire. Duncan Fold sees the ball out down in the bottom corner for Freo.
Push up, let him go.
Steps up to the Freo. Across the kegs. Out right to Les Folds. He's going to look for John Lee down the line now. Beats his man. Rob McPherson's gone. He's popped it onto the foot. He's into the circle, and surely the umpire's going to blow that for no advantage. No, he doesn't. And Vic Park has the ball. It's 2 on 4 at the moment. I'd be very surprised if Vic Park could do anything here. The boys to soak up the pressure.
Go, Gary, go!
Ooh. See the axe coming in there. Thankfully it didn't.
Push up, Ralph.
This first half is about to come to a close. Long ball from Fremantle. Deep into the Vic Park back line. Rolls out for a defensive free hit on the sideline. Good work from Freo. Two boys there picked the ball up. Greg Bird and Rob McPherson working together, but dispossessed by Vic Park. Tussle with Jason Lamb on that far side. Umpires had a little chat with the boys over there. Let's just calm it down here. We're not playing for sheep stations, boys. Or are we? Have a little cuddle. And everybody's happy. It's a great pickup from John Lee on the right hand side. The shirt almost did it on its own then. Popped it into the foot of the Vic Park defender. It's gone off the sideline. Free hit. There's 3 of them around the ball over there. I've kindly been brought some refreshment. Thank you. Cheers if you're watching at home. John Lee on the ball. He's got the free hit. And he puts a bit of a bobbler on, goes over the top of Greg Bird's stick, out of the Vic Park back line. There's another 30 seconds taken out of the game. Umpire closest to me is just informed we've got about 11 minutes. We thought it might be a bit sooner than that. Of course, there's no scoreboard or clock here in Masters Hockey at Fletcher Park today. It's a warm one though, beautiful 20 degrees or so. Sun shining, not a cloud in the sky. John Lee pops another one in. This time he finds his man. Onto the end of Rob McPherson's stick, but a little nick off the Vic Park defender, pops it onto his toe. They get the 16. And reset once again. You'd have to say Fremantle have had 70% of the play in this first half. Probably deserve to have another goal on the scoreboard. Not a lot has come from the Vic Park forward line. Can they build now? It's right half screaming for the ball. I think Phil Brown might run him down on this one. Oh, he doesn't want to miss that one, and out it goes. Ooh. That's a cracking ball. Can he hit for picks it up? What's he going to do with it? Spike Lee. John Lee wants it out, out wide. Well, he's made a right pig's ear of that. Somehow Freo retained the ball. Oh no, managed to give it away again. John Lee on the ball. There's the hair, there's the shirt. And the boys in black and white managed to bring it out to the halfway line. Now they've got the numbers. It's a 6-on-4 situation here. Not if they take the time like that. Comes Phil Brown into the top of the D. Oh, the umpire's got to give something on that one, and he has. It's a short corner, and it's free lumberjack lessons at Vic Park this afternoon. What's this shortcomer number 4? Note that John Lee's not part of the battery today. Favoured this week for that left-hand slip by Mr. Greg Bird. Les Folds with the shot. Off the pads. Phil Brandt's off the post. It's over the line. There we have it. 2-0 to Fremantle. There's about 8 minutes left, according to this umpire, at the first half of play. Dave McDonald goal and a Phil Brown goal, both from broken down short corners, giving them the 2-0 lead. There's Folds, put the long one through. Mark Tate. Bit of a nuisance in there, but doesn't come away with the ball. John Lee now for the tackle. Oh, he's fallen over. And there's the half-time whistle. Well, I don't know what this umpire was on about at this end, because he reckoned about 3 minutes ago there was 11 minutes left of the game, but he didn't have his watch on him. Oh wow, there we go. I hope you enjoyed the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Fremantle find themselves 2-0 up at half-time. Just in case you missed the score, here's our high-tax graphics department. Coming in on this one. You are watching the Hockey WA Men's 50s Division 3 Gold Grand Final between Fremantle Hockey Club and Victoria Park Xavier Hockey Club at the home of Vic Park, Fletcher Park. It's a beautiful 20 degrees here in Western Australia this afternoon, not a cloud in the sky. Great for grass hockey. The Fremantle find themselves 2-0 up at half-time, as expected. They did top the league in the regular season and win the minor premiership. And what we've seen so far in the first half, the grand final win in the premiership should be coming their way. It's been a dominant performance. Goals from David McDonald and Phil Brown, giving them the 2-0 advantage. We'll be back in a few minutes to bring you the second half. And of course, whilst you're waiting, you could go onto your podcast app and subscribe to The Reverse Stick, the global hockey podcast. And of course, you can also follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, or at The Reverse Stick. If you want to catch some more live hockey this weekend as well, go to the Twitter feed or the Facebook page of the Hockey Live and have a look for hashtag livestream hockey. There's lots of final stuff going on, particularly in Australia today, but also around the world. Catch you in a minute. Just while waiting for the Freo boys to get back on the field, we're underway again. In the reverse pitch, Guildford and Harley's playing. Another Masters final. Beautiful grass facilities here at Fletcher Park. A rare moment of finding John Lee and Phil Smith in the middle of the field, the goalkeeper, together. And there we go, we get a wave. Here's a little sniff of the shirt. Game fresh!
Oh, it's beautiful and fresh.
Beautiful and fresh is the report back. It's had a good airing. Yeah, a bit like some of your passes, mate.
And they've all gone to one of us.
Obviously much to talk about in the Vic Park change rooms at half-time. As they make their way out onto the field, a couple of minutes late. Should we start without him, ump? No. It's a resounding no. Club president Rob McPherson comes to have a little word with Greg Bird there. Rob in sparkling form today. Thank you, Tans. Fremantle with the restart. Streaming live around the globe with the reverse stick. Global Hockey Podcast. Here we go, we're underway in the second half. Yeah, horns are going off in the car park. Big part looking for a bright start in this opening few minutes. See if they can get themselves back into the game. Fremantle playing left to right. Goal scored, David McDonald puts Big Park under a bit of pressure there. They find some space onto the foot. Come away with the ball now. Deep. It's going to hold up. It's great pressure there from Greg Bird.
James.
Ball rolls out. Yes, please. Slight delay. All the balls in the other field. It's not 5, but it's let to go. '50's boys remarkably quiet today. Not too much dissent for the umpires.
Oh!
He could well be having a sit down. No, he's not. Sloth lucky to get away with that one. It's topped. Next chance to recompense. Gets hold of it. President Rob McPherson on the ball. Takes his time. Big Park comes. Oh, it's a lovely little turn inside. Rolling back the ears.
Come, Murray, come!
One from cameras there. And that was as good as it got.
Thanks, Murray.
Barney McPie! Some noisy bloke behind me there. John Lake inside to Rob McPherson. He's robbed by the 21. He makes a great comeback tackle. He's very unlucky to get blown that. It's all ball. Just because it sounds nasty doesn't mean that it is. Super unintentional lead from Dave McDonald there. Apologies for the lack of zoom and potential quality of the division. We're dealing with an old iPhone 5S here on a sunny day. Not really quite understood why the ball went that way from the umpire, but it did, so play on, boys. Vic Park on the attack, looking to spread left now. 2-on-1 situation. He's put it up into his knee. Knee high. It's gone the other way. He's very unlucky with that one. You'll see the other umpy's not really up with the play at the moment. Vic Park down the left-hand side. Circle penetrations there. Phil Brown pops it off the field. Vic Park with the sideline ball, plays it short, looking to get it straight into the D. Comes off the stick of John Lee. Oh, the arms go up. He's not happy. It's a long corner for Vic Park. And you'd think they'd put it out here to this man as the pivot, outright. No surprises there. Just for Tansy, he was looking for the crash ball, didn't get it. Intelligent ball out from Keggs there. Good Jason. I think the pressure here is a fullback for Vic Park. Pops it out to the sideline, finds his man. Good pressure from the Fremantle forward line. Oh, through the legs of President Rob McPherson then. And that was an opportunity there for Vic Park. They have the numbers and ample space. Right. He gets another go at it this time. What's on for a little slip down to Greg Bird down the wing. You see a one-time here, one-time ball coming in. No, he'll take on the man. Long corner's been given. I'm not sure if the umpire was signalling for a 16 there, or he doesn't know what's going on. John Lee with the tackle. Overcommits. They had the numbers there, didn't have to break things down.
Grab the ball! Quickly!
It's great work from Rob McPherson. Johnny Lee got to put his back into it a bit more there. What's Phil Brown going to do? Now Johnny Lee's on the ball. Shirt made that pass straight to the opposition stick. He's turned it over. Chasing back hard here though. Can he get there? He's done enough to slow the play down. Now he's got to put the man under pressure. And he does. Ball goes out the sideline, Fremantle ball. Good turnaround there. My podcast co-host. Stuffed it up, but didn't have to get back into it. And put the pressure on. And another wasted ball down the sideline of Vic Park. It's a Fremantle sideline ball just inside the 25. Vital seconds being taken out of the game there by Jason Lamb as he goes to get the ball. Good foul. Great pressure from Phil Brown there. Johnny Lee, oh that's great work. He's very unlucky to not get the call from the umpy there. Oh. Vic Park had the opportunity there. The keeper was beaten. That's foul was good enough. Julian Rainey on the ball. Umpy's got to blow something there. No, he doesn't. And now he's blown for the short corner. Well, there probably should have been a whistle slightly before that. Alas, there wasn't. And Vic Park gets the opportunity to get that on the board.
I need to send that to John.
Sorry, mate, what was that? Good ball out. Perhaps reasonable. Tony Hickford, first effort. John Lee, second effort. Ball comes out. Umpy blows for a foot. This is Darryl, who struggles with Bluetooth. Give our audience a 7 a quick wave, Darryl. Legend at Fremantle Hockey Club. He's about 80 years old. Can Vic Park do anything this time? To bobble out. Kind of flicked into the just wide of the left hand offensive post. Never nowhere near it though. Duncan folds with the 16, rolls it up. Bobble of a hit there. Might be happy with that one. John Lee on the ball. What's he going to do with it? He beats the man. Gets his head up. Slips it left to the inside left. Phil Brown on the ball. Looking to slip it to the left wing. He does so to Dave McDonald. McDonald's in at the top of the D. Vic Park fullback covers well. Fremantle chasing the ball now. Managed to retain it. Phil Brown's got the ball. No whistle. Play on, says the umpire. And here comes John Lee. Lovely little bit of a stick there. Just pops it out to Tony Hickford, who's under some pressure. There's Folds, here he goes. With the dive. Fremantle retreating now. 4 in the front line from Vic Park currently. Pulled it back into centre half. And it's the big hit. There's a Bambi-like jump from John Lee there. And stick check's given by the umpire down there. It's a Fremantle ball. Bit of action behind us. Naughty boys. The umpire's just pulled out a love heart card there. That's an interesting tactic. The ball's with Fremantle just past the halfway line. Les Folds on the free hit. John Lee to his right, sort of inside right position. The ball goes up and over the top. It's going to land somewhere near the edge of the D. Not sure if the 5 was given there. Oh, it's a very, very late blow by the umpire.
Quickly!
Kindly aided by Vic Park.
Quickly!
Doesn't hurt to remind the umpire every now and again though. Sometimes they need our help. And a Freo ball. The 16 just rolls out the sideline from Vic Park right hand side. It's a big smash to Tony Hickford. Yeah, it's his foot. As you know for John, a foot is a foot. That was definitely a foot. Got to be looking for the left half here. The opposite side, the right half, flattered into the crowd over there. And a couple of people were very lucky not just to get smashed by the ball. Place to watch the game. He's just handed out, oh sorry, Rob Abbott, thanks for that mate. He's just handed out a love heart to 2 blokes. Vic Park are fired up here in this second half, but they just can't seem to keep the ball on the field. Once again, Fremantle have pushed them wide, and the ball's run out the sideline. Just get it out left here. They've got the numbers, they've got the space. Nice one timer. Just over mid off. I don't know if I will give that advice though, Rob, about the new whistle, because he might be umpiring me tomorrow, so I best not upset anybody just yet. Now, John Lee is on the floor. Now he's up. The player he's just tackled is on the floor as well. Slightly obscured view then. My apologies, I haven't got the elevation as suggested by Ashley Morrison. At least it's fairly quiet on this side of the field. Oh, Fremantle intercept and give it straight back to Vic Park. John D pops it out. Second effort there from Johnny Lee was good. Oof. Swing and a miss. Someone blow a whistle. John Lee on the ball again. This time he gets it. No, he doesn't. Despite the lack of support from the umpires there. Apologies on ball boy duty. The longer this game goes on, the more you think that Fremantle are going to be victorious. 16 for Freya.
Tony McPay!
Julian Cateraney on the ball. Fremantle 16.
Yep, touch.
John Lee unlucky then, couldn't quite get on it. It's Julian Rainey you're playing against, mate. You've got no chance. And he wins the ball. As soon as this game finishes, we will of course be taking direct to the presentations and speeches. It's probably Vic Park's best period of the game. A little bit hairy here with the free hits being taken behind me about a metre off and not having a clue what's going on. Yeah, right, Rob, that is a terrible whistle though. I do notice we've got 6 people watching at the moment, but nobody's giving us a thumbs up yet. Right through the middle and nobody's picked him up there. Good pressure from Freo, they break it down. Doesn't always have to be clean, you've just got to stop it. Now here's Vic Park's chance. Rolled it onto the foot of the fair defender. 5 metres outside the D. All Freo 11. I'm back in the 25 at the moment. Tony Hickford on the ball. Yeah, just knocked it upfield. It rolls out over the sideline on the halfway line. Vic Park fullback is notably pushed up into the midfield now. got a bit of pace about him. Surely good look to your left half over here, mate. No, obviously not. Let's fold. The big ping. And that ball's travelling about 80 metres beyond the field. Hopefully there's somebody young down there to go and grab it. Now we get an opportunity to see our idol, John Lee, at right half. This is his man out here. He better get it. Doesn't need to. That's probably his ball down the sideline as well. No, he says yours, head, yours. He doesn't want it. It's a great ball to Darryl Bruce down in the right-hand corner. A bit of linking, it sticks. Freo get the ball. Now they can go in. 5 minutes has been done. John Lee on the ball at the top of the circle. Pops one in. Now they've got some work to do. Freo on the break. You might just catch him here though. He's done enough. He's put the pressure on. Park slip one deep on the right hand side. And Duncan Folds is there to clean it up, pop it over the sideline. Game still in the balance at 2-0 to Fremantle at the moment. That's a great touch from Glenn Strother. Off the ball from Dave McDonald. He beats two. He's surging down the left-hand side now. And he's through the two players and away he goes. Oh my goodness, the decision's gone the other way. I'm not happy. Johnny! Johnny! That was a call out here. Fortunately the bloke can't trap it. It's a clean one. Rob McPherson.
Great work, Bruce!
He's lost the ball, but he's cleaned him up.
Quickly! Quickly!
I think he wanted that taken quickly. Glenn Strothers is picking up the seconds in the game. We've got a 3-on-2 situation if Freo can get hold of the ball. They can't. Oh. Some tired legs out there now. Oh, what a super tackle from Duncan Folds as he's taken across the shins and wins the ball. Freo just need to settle in, a little bit ruffled. I have a feeling that this could be Vic Park's purple patch coming to an end. You can see a goal coming from Freo soon. Yeah, well, if we give the ball away like that. I mean they. It's great work from Phil Brown, out of nowhere.
Scotty! Scotty! Scotty!
Sideline ball to the hosts. Just outside the 25. Looking for the big smash. And certainly wasn't that. Bobbles out. The back line for a 16 to Fremantle. Well, we just heard from the umpire down here. He's got about 10 minutes on the clock. Well, that could be anything. This could hurt me.
Come on, Maxie. Get a bigger stick, mate. Let's run that way, run this way. Two hands, pick them up.
Perfect opportunity to see the glow on the shirt right now. Say hi to Rob, say hi to Tans.
Hi to Rob, Tans. Get away for that.
Only 4 watching now though.
Is there?
Yeah. Well, obviously there's 15,000 watching back at the club at the moment. Big R from Greg Bird on the left line. That's a super tackle on the stretch from Les Folds. Of course you may know Les from previous episodes of the reverse stick. Stepped in for me while he was out of the country. I don't know what it is with the Folds boys, they obviously like playing with it on the floor. It's a great tackle from Dave. Here he goes. He's very unlucky to lose out on that one. Got hold of the ball, he put it on the bloke's foot, the bloke's fallen over. Jason Lamb driving down the left-hand side. Yeah. It's the short corner's been given for a pretty innocuous challenge there, but we'll take it. And 2 Fremantle goals in the first half. Both have come from broken down short corners. And we expect goal number 3 here and effectively killing off the game. Anybody rings me, gives it a bit of a break. Phil Brown now. It's a little slow, gets the shot off. It's off the Vic Park leg. We'll have another go. It's vital seconds being taken out of the game here by Fremantle, regardless of whether they put this one in the back of the net. Spend the rest of the afternoon having short corner after short corner. They've won the game. Effort number 3 from Rainey. Slips it right, gets the ball back again. Second effort. Shot goes in. It's hit the back of the net, but the whistle had already gone. Vic Park looked to bring it out. Score remains.
Hold it there! Make it up there, boys!
Good talk from John Lee at the back here, but it's great pressure. We retain the ball now, Fremantle, just inside the 25, deep on the left-hand side. It's a free hit. Knocked away after the whistle by the Vic Park right half. Need some far side from the Fremantle faithful. Cheer, come on you Magpies. Vic Park clear, but only as far as Les Folds. What's he going to do? With a bobbler. Do they work on grass sometimes? Not this time. I'm not quite sure, Tans. I'll just see your comment on Twitter there. I'm not sure. I think that you should be able to watch the game back again. Not that you'd probably want to. Rolls it to Julian Rainey. Just outside. Darryl would have played on there if he could. Now that was a crash ball. That's a super second effort from Les Folds there. Bobbled up off his stick on the first one. We've got a nick on the second. That was a goal for Harley's and the game behind. And another wasted ball there. Big part. Haven't really hit their straps today.
Beep, 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 beep.
Come on, three options.
John Lee leads to the left. Creates a nice big gap with ball through to Phil Brown here. There it is. Oh, sorry, you want the camera on that. Tony Hooker picks it up. Stick. 3-0, win the free hit. Ball off left to Greg Bird. He's inside the D. What's he going to do? Oh, he's not quite inside the D. 16 given to Vic Park. He's good on the ball, but he's going nowhere, and they need to get the ball at the other end. There we go. Ball spreads wide to Rob McPherson. He's got to take a bit of pace out of the game. This is just about game management now. Rolls it round his player. Good tackle back from Vic Park. And on this right hand side. Well, he's found his man inside the D. John Lee gets the tackle on. He turned the man inside out and away they come. Super effort. John Lee there, kicking his full ground. Pops one up and over. Give it the fob MP. Game management, boys, game management. Here we go, John Lee with a fake. Does enough to put off the Vic Park attacker. The ball rolls back. Like that. He didn't.
Time.
Now.
Yeah, Jim. Jim. Yeah, Jim.
Take him back in like that.
Sticks a bit high there. Yeah.
Correct decision. Oh, come on!
Ball drilled from the right hand side there from Vic Park. Just found the outside of our keeper's left, of the Freo keeper's left hand post. The club president, Mr. Rob McPherson. And that's the final whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Fremantle Hockey Club Men's Masters 50's Division 3 are your Premier and Minor Premier for the 2018 season. Goals from Dave McDonald and Phil Brown, in the first half were enough to secure the victory against the home side here. We're going to take you over to the presentations in just a moment. Go for a walk with me. You can see John Lee with Maggie, the podcast dog.
Big Robbie! Hey! Sloth! Next! Hey! Let's sing this, boys. How do you fellas? Let's get in here. Hey! Let's go, boys.
Bob, come this way.
I hope you've been well.
Exit!
Sloth! Come on!
Two more to go.
It's at the Magpies, boys. Not at Fremantle.
Okay.
The Magpies of our wing! Born in Fremantle, 1933! At Fremantle, we're proud of black and white! Simply awesome hockey skills and might!
Someone did it for the girls!
Got Sloth in the leg.
Wait, you got some paperwork? I think they want to sign it officially.
We won! We won! Sweaty boys, sweaty boys.
I need to take a photo, guys.
Really?
All right, Tony.
Just, you know,
Maggie! Hello, baby. Here we go, Maggie, the podcast dog. There she is. What are you doing? Hey, stop following me. Maggie! Oh, you're a good girl. Yes, you are. Come on, come on. Where's that girl? Where's that good girl?
yeah! I'm ready, well done, boys. Good result. Well done. Well done.
Well then, John, sort them out. Streaming live to the world at the moment. Good.
Geez, he's not national, is he? Brucey dives in there for one. Oh, did you? What are you buying, Right, we're buying them beer because they're not melting.
Well, look, we have the same sort of sentiment, so it's not lost, guys.
Didn't you used to play for him, Smithy?
Melville had the Bayern Scarborough. They've had to win 13-0. Dol would take them on the percentage and the team's top. And we just, played our backs in the forward line, the forward that. And the other block we played was the goalie. And he came up and took a stroke, and we just stepped back in the goalie. No. Go for it. We want you to win.
Is this pertinent to us winning? The game's over, no one's listening to you.
Anyway, guys.
You were staged, John, you're taking it a bit far.
Yeah, otherwise I'll make you do the paperwork. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks. My mate and I, on behalf of HWA, would like to thank you guys for a very good game and played in very good spirit. Of course, when you get older, you make mistakes and you forgive them. But well, we do. We're not fallible, same as players. But anyway, guys, somebody had to win the game, and I thought it was a very good game. Fremantle got the 2 goals. Vic Park came close. Also, if the Fremantle captain would like to come over and.
On behalf of the Fremantle Hockey Club, firstly to Vic Park Club, thank you very much for hosting the finals down here. These are great grounds and the grounds look sensational, so the Vic Park Club, thank you very much.
That wasn't what you said last week when you found out you're playing here instead of at
I
home.
want to play at home. To Vic Park guys, thank you very much for today's game, but also throughout the season. Due to the I suppose short numbers of teams within the comp, we see each other a lot, but they've always been very competitive games and always played in great spirit. So thank you very much to you guys and to our guys. Well done today. A great end to the season and again an enjoyable season. So thanks very much, and we'll probably see you next year. Cheers.
Bruce, you got to say.
Bruce, had a few on you. And Bruce, you won't get sent off.
I'm down here with the cameras.
Bruce, you won't get selfies if you say
Well, I'd like to know how Rob didn't get sent off today. How many warnings did he get? Was that 5? That was 5. Congratulations to you guys, Fremantle. You played well all year. We enjoyed actually playing against you, nice and hard and fair. And we think you deserved your win today. Thanks to my guys, we got used to actually enjoying some winners' beers this year. And I think we really like the taste of it. So next year we're looking forward to having a great season as well. Hopefully we have some more good games against you guys. Well done.
Well done,
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Well done, guys.
Right, beer time.
Are you live streaming tomorrow, Matty?
I'm playing tomorrow, John.
Timmy, do you want to ask the others?
That's it. The boys are off for a photo. Thanks for joining us, those that did. 2-0 win for Fremantle. First flag of the weekend. Catch you next week's show. Cheers, guys.